Hey, we're back. We're gonna play some King of Kraid in preparation of doing real Super Metroid. Oh, and everyone else is gonna file back in, but
It's fine. We'll fill it up.
I'm gonna go ahead and get started right away. So this is a ROM hack of Super Metroid, which is basically a Super Metroid randomizer with a twist.
What a twist!
A twist! It's essentially a room randomizer, so every time I exit a door, I'll just go to some other random room. For example, now I get to get the grapple.
Hooray!
You're really grappling with the situation.
Also, there's a scoring system. Jumping on that top of the mushroom there gave me a secret and 500 points. The points don't matter, but I want them anyway.
Gee, where have we heard that?
Oh no! I want to try and do this no damage, because points.
But you just said they don't matter.
But I want them!
So they're like
Also-
fake internet points?
Also, what's up, Beauty Joe? How are you doing, my friend?
Wow, that dude takes a pounding.
Yeah, they're turbo jerks. They take way too much damage because you! I got totally sniped there. That's real rude. This is supposed to be during the escape sequence, so these are like the escape version space pirates, and correspondingly they have entirely too much health.
I suppose they probably figured that you're OP by then.
Well, you have the hyper beam, which is literally just everything you point this thing at dies. Also, this is apparently just hanging out in Turian all day now. So the other thing about this is crabs are scary. Crabs do 120 damage.
Oof.
I have 69 health.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes. Nice.
It's waiting for that. I'm not sorry.
The other thing is... ooh, jeez, crabs.
I guess technically that's not swearing, but just kidding.
Oh, geez, crabs? I hope not.
I know. Oh, no.
Okay, hang on. Let this not have crabs before I continue talking. Also, this jerk gave me bombs that I can't use because I don't have the morph ball. So, thanks for nothing, jerk. Anyway, every 50 rooms, the enemies get additional damage, and I think every 80 rooms, the enemies get slightly faster. Correspondingly, later in the game, things get really scary really quickly because anything is going to be doing multiple hundreds of damage to you. Also, sometimes you get into this fight with no missiles or any proper equipment, and
Like
takes
so?
forever. Yeah.
So can you randomly pop out just in front of
okay,
Mother
I gotta
Brain
get
then?
this. The bosses are fair game, and it will at least try to have you have proper equipment for it. Oh no. Anything aquatic is a bad time, coincidentally. So these stupid pancakes or whatever are really scary, and I think right now I don't have enough health and they would kill me if I ran into them, so I need to not that.
So it was birds and then fish, and then we're back to aquatic things again. Okay. The jerk animals of the night.
Sure, you know what? I will take that energy recharge. So the other thing is, they modified how much... Oh, heated room.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, lava.
Oh, that could be real bad.
Oh, lava
Oh,
again.
that could be real bad.
Don't lava.
They modified how much you get from everything. So energy tanks give you 50 max energy. Missile packs give you 2 missiles. Super missile packs give you
Just
one. Yeah, that's. I'm just checking that wall. Don't worry about it.
Nice. So wait,
There's all kinds
was
of
that
little
points.
Yeah, that was points. There's all kinds of little goofy secrets and achievements you can get, a lot of which are references to speedrun technique.
Aha. Okay.
I'm gonna do a little bit of enemy farm right now, just because health is very important in this.
Do I get to ever sing the fanfare in this, or did they take that out?
They took that out.
God,
Takes too long.
I mean,
I don't have
go
the time.
fast, but
Yeah. I don't have the time to shoot these guys 18 billion times, so we're just gonna go. Also, it's worth noting, if you want to play this at home, you should make sure that you have a decent chunk of the Super Metroid, like, speedrun tech down. If you don't know how to do things like wall jumping, you will... Get out of here. You will be a very sad person if you cannot wall jump, because you will get blocked in a lot of rooms. Alright, I have a single concussive weapon. Good. Perfect. It's also worth noting, because the power's off in the wrecked ship, the spikes do nothing.
huh?
I hate it when I lose power to my spikes.
Don't ask me why they need to be powered to be spiky and hurt you. I couldn't tell you, but they do. It's a thing. I will abuse this later in the Super Metroid run. This property is, in fact, a useful property. Also, wall jumping is hard. And if I keep failing at it, I'm gonna have to just go up the center of the room like a bad person. Okay, this room has Meridia enemies and is therefore extremely dangerous. Any of these will very much ruin my day, like that. That was 80 damage. And this pancake is going to make me very sad, because I'm gonna die to it. So one thing I want to try, because this new version has it, is this time attack mode. And this is my first time ever trying time attack mode, so I'm probably not going to do super great. But basically, you have a timer,
And
if
start
that
with
runs
50
out,
points.
you die. 50 points per room.
Aha.
So the timer is a thing to make sure that you are going fast, and every 10,000 points you get time back. And correspondingly, I'm probably going to die in about 4 minutes. I'll probably get 10,000 points before the timer runs out, and that'll be about it. Also, I have a super missile for this fight, so it's going to take not as long. But he still gave me a thing I can't use at the time, because he's a jerk. Sup, Bomb Terizo? How are you doing, buddy?
Well,
And it's dead.
That super missile did, in fact, do like 2/3 of his health.
it was pretty super.
And this room has, you guessed it, crabs. And fish. And crabs. All things,
None of which sound good.
all things I don't want. The number one rule in Super Metroid Arcade is do not touch the crabs. The crabs are death. Pretty much guaranteed at any given point in time. Nice, Ice Beam. I have something. This room would be great if I had the Morph Ball, because I could get that Super Missile, but I don't, so I can't. This room would normally be filled with water if you're on this side of it, but I haven't broken the glass, and due to reasons, it doesn't give the water physics behind when you're back there. Don't ask me how that works, because I honestly couldn't tell you. That was a really poorly chosen freeze spot. Hey, nice. So I'm at about 2/3 of my starting time. Fortunately, these guys give a decent amount of points. In time attack mode, the points actually matter. How about that? Because I'm halfway to a time extension. Also, I think they changed how the music works, which is kind of nice. So instead of it just randomly changing, it just gives you music for a while. And then I think it's every 16 rooms or so it changes it up. So the other thing worth noting in Metroid Arcade is which door you go out of can help you influence particular items if you're looking for them. Smooth. Alright, 70 seconds back. We're doing okay again. So, for example, all of the beam upgrades will require that you exit to the right. And the high jump and the grapple both require left exits. And bombs are to the right, so if you want to avoid having bombs requiring you to do jerk rooms, that can be a strategy, is avoid going to the right for a while. Oh, please don't kill me, fish.
But at least it's not a crab.
That's correct. The fish wouldn't kill me. It would just leave me very, very hurt. Oh, don't you worry. You're going to get plenty of that in the 100% run.
Good.
100 of them, in fact.
Wow. One for
And
each
all
percent?
of Yep. And all of them are
Very good.
unskippable.
Ooh. Yeah, you're gonna get me singing along the whole time.
This is why all of the ROM hacks remove it, because everyone got sick of that. I'm just going to go this way.
But not me.
Okay, this room is
Oh,
actually
nice.
pretty cool because it has a
Plasma.
plasma beam. One thing they changed though is the plasma beam, the gravity suit, the space jump, and the screw attack, aka all the good stuff, have a time limit. So you don't get to keep them forever. I only get this plasma beam for like 4 minutes. On the plus, my timer will run out long before that point, especially because this wall jump is really, really, really brutal. I might have to bomb jump this. This might actually be the end of the run. Because I don't think I can make this wall jump without the high jump boots. I just don't quite have the jump height.
That's a lot of bomb jumps to be doing too.
Can't get this started right now. Not having high jump is being very problematic for me right now, as you can see. Well, it was a good run.
GG.
I'm just gonna lay over here in this corner
And die.
and cry.
Well, crying's a lot better than dying, but...
Maybe there's a secret over on this wall. I should go check. Womp.
Brutal.
Alright. So we got, what, about 10 minutes before the real run?
Yep.
Let's crank up the difficulty. What could possibly go wrong? So, remember that 50 and 80 number I said for the damage and speed cranking up, respectively?
Mm-hmm.
That's now 10 for both.
Oh.
Seems legit.
Also, there are several things that were made significantly harder. Dragon, one of the bosses in the game, is normally an underwater boss, but they removed the water physics because you were basically guaranteed never to have the gravity suit, or at least it should be assumed that you don't have it. They put the water physics back on arcade mode. So that's a thing. Also, there's a mini-boss, the Gold Chorizo, not to be confused with the Bomb Chorizo, or Chorizo the food.
I wanted to say something earlier, but...
Ow! I'm gonna have to just kill this clown.
Eventually.
Well, we're young. There we go.
Some very nice energy.
Very
Gave me
nice.
1,000 points, though.
Hey, you're like a tenth of the way then closer to a time extension.
If I were...
I know.
If I needed the time, but I have all the time in the world, or 10 minutes, you know. That is the rudest thing. Oh, you!
Oh.
Whatever. Taking the hit. I don't have time for that. So anyway, that boss cannot... normally you can cheese it by standing in just the right spot to abuse hitboxes. You can't do that on arcade mode. That's not allowed. And correspondingly, that fight becomes extremely scary. Please jump back. I need the energy. Whatever, that's fine. That's good enough to get through the fight, probably. Whoa, that did a bunch more damage than I was expecting. You're not supposed to have extra damage yet, you jerk. The next things in this next room, whatever they are supposed to have that. If only I had missiles, I could get a secret and get points. But alas.
Well, there you go.
Unfortunately, it's not the same room.
A room too late.
It's pretty music.
This is the music in Meridia. Or at least one of the musics in Meridia. Meridia gets 2 of them. Actually, I think most of the areas get 2 of them now that I think on it.
I'm almost wholly unfamiliar with Super Metroid, so...
Same.
Yeah, I think Turian is probably the only one without 2.
That's a
What
good
is
song.
this music? This is...
It's really cool. It reminds me a little bit of Chrono Trigger music.
Weird.
I think this is a new original music for this ROM hack because I've never heard this before.
Or did they just reverse the notes? Well, maybe not.
There's something
This is pretty cool.
I've been
Whoever did
listening to
this, good
like,
job.
Inverse Harmony or something weird YouTube channel where it's parallel motion to all of the songs, like the melodic lines. Or contrary motion, I should say. And it's really interesting.
Beauty Joe, I 100% guarantee this is not in the original game's OST. 100% guarantee it.
Correct, yeah.
I've played this game enough to know its soundtrack very, very well. So this room has the charge beam, and a lot of the rooms with these major power-ups will not let you leave the room until you get that power-up. So it's gonna force you to get the charge beam, or in the case of like the high jump, I think it forces you to get that, etc. So it'll force all of the items that you stumble across to make sure that it can then maximize all of the rude things that it can give you for room configurations. Which room is this? Oh, this is the learn how to wall jump room, but I came out the side that makes this trivial because I can just fall. I mean, I'll take it. Makes my life easier.
It's true.
Oh hey, it's this Turian room. Neat. Also, enemies are now doing double damage, and I have no E-tanks.
Seems fair.
Things are probably going to get really scary really quickly.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Going to?
Especially because any crabs show up, and... Wait, why did it give me the charge beam room again? That's weird. I didn't think it did that. Huh. Well, okay. I mean, I'll take the extra, 4 missiles. Also,
Charge your beam again.
a minor animation glitch is happening right now. Because the last room I was in water, my spin animation is playing at the wrong speed. The game is very confused. It'll fix itself eventually, probably, maybe. Huh. Alright. I don't need to go all the way up and waste the power bomb. I can just go over here. I forgot about that door. Wait, why are you moving? You're not supposed to be moving.
They
That
just
doesn't-
got sick of being in there.
That doesn't make sense at all. You stop that. You stop that garbage. No. Bad. So it looks like after this run, we'll probably just switch to the bona fide Super Metroid, because looking at the timer, it's about right. And basically, we're probably fast approaching the point where if I take any hit at all, I'm a dead Samus. Because double damage does not a fun time make with normal health and no defense. This is in fact part of, or the primary reason why all of the aquatic enemies are so terrifying. Because they're in Meridia, and Meridia assumes, quite reasonably, that you would have the gravity suit for it, because why wouldn't you? It's water everywhere. And so, the other thing about the gravity suit is it reduces damage down to 1/4. I'm also not trusting these spikes to be disabled, because I wouldn't be surprised if they figured out some way to make them work in arcade mode. So enemies are now doing 2.5x damage, which is not at all frightening. Also, I don't know why these are moving. What is going on? You stop. Also, the ghost had a spawning miscalculation. I'm a little lost. Yeah, they definitely added new music to Arcade, Beauty Joe. Oh, and now we're Lower Norfair music, which emphasizes how scary and dangerous everything is. Hey, it's a good thing I have Wave, because otherwise all of those side hoppers would most certainly have killed me. Can the other one please wander over here? No? Okay, fine. Whew.
Nice shot.
Alright, so at this point, I have no idea how much damage these guys are going to do to me, but I want no part in it, so I have to play this very safe. Fortunately, again, I have the Wave Beam, which means that I can at least... Oops.
Nice, got the door.
I can clown on this guy from over here. Just take care of all of these. Yeah, sure, let's shoot all of them randomly. It's fine, whatever. Fortunately, Super Metroid keeps track of everything that's in the room, so all of their healths were still the same. Or all their damage still retained even when I scrolled them off screen. Super Nintendo had the technology. There are crabs. I want nothing to do with this. Please no.
It's a good idea to avoid crabs.
Also, I'm really scared for the potential of a... Oh, yeah, these guys are really... Somebody gave those a lot of caffeine. Wow. I am very scared of this jump, and that was why.
Oh, gosh.
Alright, so that's King of Kraid, or Super Metroid Arcade. It's really fun, and if you play Super Metroid and have an understanding of things like wall jumps, it's a good way to spend some time. And if you don't have those, then you probably should just watch people play it, because it's really hard.